Will you do it again? Big Ten tournament champions for the second straight year. How does this one compare to last year's?
I was emotional with this one. I'm not going to lie. This one was kind of a true story. Last year was too, but I felt like we were safely in the NCAAs, and that team just went on a run and gave everybody some thrills. But this team was left for dead, and it's so much more than baseball. It's a life lesson what these guys have been through this year, the injuries to two of our best pitchers, freak stuff going on with guys in our lineup, including Overbeek, Butenbeck, Stoney, like all these guys bowling early in this game. Next man up, they just keep fighting, and that's life. I mean, you get punched and you get knocked down. You just got to keep going one foot in front of the other, and easier said than done. You have to have a group of guys that is willing to galvanize when things are going sideways, and these guys did that.
How did you do it this week, going 4-0 here at the conference tournament, including 2 wins yesterday?
Man, we played amazing baseball. We pitched amazingly well. Hats off to Coach Childress and Coach Roy, and all of our staff. Just our pitching really dominated in this ballpark, and we seem to have done a pretty good job of that the last 2 years in this tournament. And we just had some team offense, some big swings from a lot of different guys. A little different than we did it last year, right? But very special, and very proud.
I would assume that's the best you've ever seen Ty Horn pitch.
I can safely say that. And again, just another story of perseverance where he had some tough outings early against some big boys, and we stuck with him, and he made some adjustments, and he wanted this moment today. He could not have been any better than he was.
You think about rolling him out there for the ninth? He was at 118 pitches.
No, that was, he wanted the ball, but no, not after an outing earlier this week, and no, it just wasn't to be. We had dice ready, and but he was amazing.
How important was the 3 spot in the second and then adding the home run in the third? 5-run lead with this crowd behind you. It seemed kind of inevitable that your team would be dogpiling at the end.
Yeah, we just got to had to keep throwing strikes. I mean, that was the biggest thing, eliminate the crooked number and some of those things. But, yeah, I mean, the 3 spot was huge. Again, up and down the lineup, Nunez electrified the crowd there. And, we left maybe one other out there later, but we just kept beating on them. And they have a great pitching staff, and they're bringing guys with really good stuff out of the pen, and we knew if we could get an early lead, we'd have a good shot.
Selection Sunday on Monday, and you're going to see your name called. If I would have told you that a week ago, what's your reaction?
I would have believed it. That's what you got to have, is you got to have the confidence and belief that you can get it done, and these guys did, and we did.
We'll see where you're headed tomorrow.
That's right. Thank you.
Will, thank you very much. Congratulations. The Big Ten champions, Nebraska, for the second straight year.